Hello and welcome to part two of the Mars Day. It is August 26th, 2025. And today we are going to pull a card for the week ahead as we normally do. But I wanted to check in because if you're dropping in a timely space, last week we pulled the inner trust card. And I pulled this card with intention for it to take us all the way through eclipse season. And so I invite you back into last week's Mars Day Part Two. There's a exercise that goes with this as well that you can do as many times as you want. And I also have a special offering for those of you that are here on the Patreon space in that recording as well. So there's a lot there in last week's Mars Day Part 2, which would have been for August 19th, 2025. So if you're dropping in now or sometime in the future to this space, maybe go ahead back and check into this one as well if that feels relevant for what you're moving through. This week, as I'm recording, we have a lot of Venus stuff happening as we're coming into September, which is another pivotal month of 2025. And so dropping in to a little bit of that self moment could definitely be helpful. So it's there for you. You can go back to it as often as you want or not, and that's okay too. Okay. So what I'm gonna do today is pull a card for the week ahead whenever you are dropping into the space. So pulling all the timelines together here now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pull the card and then I'm gonna read from the book reading because this deck has a significant amount of information in the book, and a lot of it is kind of like a different take. And so what I want to offer it to you. I think the card decks, the tarot decks that come with significant books, and book readings, there's so much information there that I like to share it with you. And as always, use it or lose it based on what feels relevant for you. Remember, this is just another human being sharing their insights into a book. And then I am a human being sharing that to you. And so bringing your own discernment to say, that doesn't really make sense for me, or I don't really believe that, or, whatever, is part of the magic of you being you. You get to discern what you take and what you leave. There are so many times that I will be reading something, even out loud in these spaces to you or to a client, and I will immediately in my mind, like, yeah, I'm not going to take that part actually, but I'm still going to give it to you because I want you to be able to choose what is true for you. What is true for you. That's the work that we do in these spaces. Listening to your intuition, listening to your knowing, listening to your truth, and learning to bump up against it or to be curious and unwind it a little bit more or whatever it is that is needed in your part of the process wherever you find yourself in this journey. So, okay, a lot of chat for me to say. I'm going to read some stuff, take it or leave it. The first thing I always invite you to do is check in, take some breaths, become present, come into your body, call your energy back, light a candle, grab a snack or a beverage, have a medicinal break, whatever it is that you feel like you need in this moment to receive the messages that are coming forward for you today in this card. Again, regardless of the time, if you're dropping into the space, thank you for being here, calling in your guides and highest selves from all the timelines dropping in. I will always invite you to take time with the card before you listen to anything that I say, anything I read, or anything you look up online. Just notice what sticks out to you, what comes up for you, what does it make you feel like? Be with it. That's your intuition. Bring it, your subconscious, your intuition, bringing something up for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that that is true for the card, but it means that for some part of you, it is true. So navigate what it is that comes up for you organically, intuitively, subconsciously, to be seen, to be held, to be navigated, to be unwound, to be released, to be integrated, etc. So this is a card for the week as you're dropping in. Here we get the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. And so again, I invite you to take your time with the card, pause here and be with it. Hop over to the Patreon only Instagram, the Autistic Astrologer. Grab the more clear picture if you would like to. So this deck, pause here and take as much time as you want. I'm going to start talking. The Nine of Wands in this deck, there's the high vibrations and then the low vibrations. The high vibrations for the card: perseverance, tenacity, grit, fortitude, determination, mental clarity, obligation, duty. The low vibe of this card is exhaustion, lack of motivation, sorrow, mental trauma, anxiety, defensiveness. The reading that comes with the card in the book says, achieving great heights requires tenacity, drive, and grit. You may be tirelessly grinding or up against a difficult situation. Trust that you've got the stamina to persevere and succeed. Stay the course, even if you feel like a wounded warrior. You've put in a lot of effort to get to this point, and you may be wondering if you'll ever see the results. This is a common feeling right before a big win. There's one last mountain to climb, and the rewards are just on the other side. In relationship dynamics, you may need to revigorate your daily routine. Don't make assumptions about what your partner is thinking or throw in the towel before seeking clarity. Couples may have come through an arduous patch and now feel more connected. Any relationship that stands the test of time will go through its ups and downs. For some, effort may be needed to renew connections and see if attraction is still present. Patience and active communication, rather than fatalism, will pave the way. In your professional life, you may be burning the midnight oil and feeling bone weary. The payoff is closer than you think. Stakes are high. Tap into your reserve tank to accomplish goals and meet deadlines. If overburdened, delegate some responsibilities and things will run smoother. If you've pulled this in a low vibration, exhaustion, anxiety, and a defeated attitude can have you spinning your wheels. Some may need a break to regroup. If you realize you're the low vibe force in your social circle or relationship, this is the moment of adjustment. Okay, I love you. Have a day, have a week. Check in where and when you want and it feels accessible, and we'll talk soon.